Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are here to do a general read to see what your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6 meaning have my back because I have yours. The way this read is going to go, we're going to pick a topic and it already flew out, which is right here, the devil energy, a toxic type energy. What type of energy are you dealing with that is toxic, that is tempting, that maybe has some type of manipulation to do with the energy, and you're just tired of this energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from this deck. What is the name of this deck? I won't be able to tell you the name of this deck because I don't have my paper where I wrote it down. But, oh, this is Jamie Sawyer. Wait, is this Jamie Sawyer? I think this is, no. Yeah, this might be Jamie Sawyer. Jamie Sawyer is on Etsy. If this is the right one, I think it is. But, this is, I think this is Jamie Sawyer's deck. But, anyway, there you have it. So we have the devil energy. The devil energy is self-destructive patterns. The Knight of Swords energy is be tough, be ambitious, know what you want. This person here is protesting, if you could see that. And then we have the Page of Cups, a cup of love, or it could be new beginnings, one of the two. But, here it is. You are starting over with a new fish, if that's how you want to say it. And then we have the Four of Swords energy. Okay, so the Four of Swords energy is being patient, resting, and relaxing. But it could be meditation, some form of doing some type of meditation work or something like that. But this is rest, relaxation, and being patient. We also have the Five of Swords energy. Now, in this card, this might not be Jamie Sawyer. But anyway, in this card deck, when I read the actual book, it basically states that this person took their time to cheat. This is the ego energy. Instead of them studying, they wrote the answers on the back of the Coke can. And, this is like, again, ego. This is them doing things the way that they want to do them and going from there. But the Ace of Swords energy is having clarity. You're having clarity about the toxic energies that you've been dealing with and what the new beginnings are. And it also lets you know that you have options. Seven of Cups energy. You have options. You want to have your cake and eat it too, but you know that it comes with a price, and that is the toxic energies that you've been dealing with. That's kind of how I see that. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull from the sacred signs and symbols to see what comes out. You guys do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6 meaning have my back. Listen, my reads are no way to be toxic or to try to stir up emotion. It's for you to learn the lessons. And sometimes the lessons come in the addictions, the bad habits, the reckless behaviors, and somebody moving slow. And you have to turn around and learn how to heal from this type of energy. And basically with that coming out the way it does, bottom of the deck, you've been able to be a chameleon and adapt to situations. But now you realize that you have options and you're tired of the self-destructive patterns. You've been patient long enough, and now it's time for you to be tough and get out of this ego-based energy, because sometimes ego can come in the form of toxicity, and sometimes ego can come in the form of you not wanting to let the toxic situations go because of time spent. Does that make sense? And so the slow moving action that's been taken by this person, place, thing, which causes you to be codependent, because it says codependence, addictions, and habits. Remember, everything about this channel is like us healing and learning from the things that we go through so that we won't have to be a chameleon and just adapt to situations and feel like we're incognito when it comes to us just going with the flow. And that is why I'm here, for us Cancers. We are Cancer Zodiac. If you can hear me, I'm scooting up because my chair, when I moved, my chair started to go down, and I need to go to the store to get another one, and I just haven't made time to do it. So anyway, that is when we have to learn about the reckless behavior, the immaturity, the wild energies, the toxic energies, the self-destructive patterns that we put ourselves through when we're loving on a person, place, thing, or even a situation. It doesn't have to be just in regards to love. It could be just a family member. And therefore, I'm switching the lights. No, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. And it could be just a family member, but at the same time, that's a lot when it comes to somebody that you love, because if you are the Queen of Pentacles, which you are, Cancer, just when it comes to being able to manifest and have the things that you want, these things can cause us to feel, neglected, and then us to not really realize the options that we have. And we just feel like we have to keep adapting because, damn, all those cards fell out. This is family. Family is the one who, family or somebody who we think are family, or we treat as family, we love as family. They are the ones that really hurt us the most. So that's the reason why we're here to unlearn to relearn. Now, several cards fell out of the Zodiac Zodiac 108 Intuit Oracle deck, and I'm going to pick them up. So give me 1 second. This is exactly how they fell out. And so it takes us time to be able to make decisions when it comes to the wheel of fortune, the ebb and flows of life, right? The wheel of karma, it says, comes in the reverse in the thunderstorms, which are the tower moments, right? It takes us a long time to understand that the stuff that we're around stinks, spoiled milk, right? And then also Sapphire. Now this card, I guess maybe because I haven't used this card in a while, this is air energy, Gemini energy. We have to realize that the people that complete us or deplete us, meaning that the people that we're around can cause us to smell like spilled milk. I say spoiled milk because difference is you can become a sponge. You can clean out the spoiled energy, or you can let it sit there, and the milk that spills will sit there and start to stink. And so therefore, you start to become toxic to this situation, not to the situation, but to yourself, and stop realizing the options that you have, and start to, look at things like, oh, when this person changes, I'll be ready. But they're not going to change unless you change. And so the wheel of karma comes in the reverse. I'll read it in the upright. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, or invitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstances, consequences, divine will, blind justice, and that comes in the reverse. So, this is where the reason why keeps you stagnant, because you're like, well, I've been here this long. If I get up and I stop, what's going to happen? Is that going to be me turning my back on the people that I love and me being toxic? No, it's you actually standing up for yourself and gaining your personal power back, but also understanding that no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. But how long are you going to keep allowing this lesson to keep repeating itself? And that's the ebb and flows of life. That's the wheel of fortune type energy. That's realizing that the milk does spill. You either learn from it or you run from it. But you either start to stink or you clean out the old. You clean out the milk before it starts to stink. But that's when the thunderstorms happen. The tower energies, but the tower energy is not happening on your will. It's happening based upon the universe saying enough is enough. Stop going with the flow. Realize your options and understand that the crew or the people that you're around is causing you to stink. Respectfully, the reckless, impulsive behavior is causing you to be toxic to yourself. The slow-moving behavior, the codependent energy of you saying they just need a little bit more. They just are going through this, they're going through that. Instead of making excuses, the universe is saying it's time to have balance and to heal and align with what's best for you, and to have the clarity that you need to know that it's time to be tough, be ambitious, know what you want. Knight of Swords energy. Know what you want and go after it in a single-minded determination. So thunderstorms, power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fears, booming conflict, opportunity to overcome. So this is what the reason why these aren't happening, because you're doubting yourself, because you don't want to feel reckless, or you don't want to feel like you're not loyal. And that's not the case. It's just the accidents that happen, or the regret that you start to have when the milk spills. Accidents happens. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes, leave it in the past. It's over, cannot be changed. Disappointed, cleanup time, let it go, and a minor problem. However, if it sits too long, it starts to stink. Now the sapphire is here, and it says mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivated, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. However, the thing is that this person is the toxic energy that you've been, that's been moving so slow, that's caused you, or that has a hard exterior like a turtle, cautious, slow moving because of the codependent, addictive, bad habits that they've gained over the past. And the thing is, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them actually adapting to childhood trauma and situations and not really knowing how to love. I'm going to pull from the Honest Love Tarot to see what comes out. But the crew in sync. So here's the thing. When it comes to toxic energies, the people around you are the reasons why you become toxic, and not necessarily you, but the people that you're dealing with, and the toxicity that they spew, right? So in sync is spirit de corps, I don't know how that is, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create, pull assets, camaraderie, gung-ho, forming alliances, partnerships, and team effort. So a team effort, listen, if you have the best team in the world, guess what? There will not be room for toxicity. If they truly love you and have game over and have healed, I want you, or one want you, game over. So card number 1, and I want you. So if the people that are around you see toxicity and they're okay with it, they're not going to correct it. A card fell on the floor. They're not going to correct it. And so what happens is that they will correct it if they are not toxic. But the ones that are toxic will not correct it. I'm too young to settle down. They'll keep feeding them the actual lies and keep going on with the toxic behavior of them saying they're too young to settle down and they're like 50. You get what I'm saying? Or older. They're too young to settle down. Or, you don't need that because, it's just codependent energies that they are codependent on them because they like to be around their energy. Let me take you away. So that is a card that needs clarification because they are saying that mentally, and that they're also saying that they're too young to settle down. So their toxic energy is making you feel some type of way. And I'm coming. So this person is a fly-by-night type of person. I'm too young to settle down. I want you. It's like a sex thing. So it lowers your self-esteem. So you need to pay attention to your second house, income, senses, and self-esteem. That, coming and going is not what you want. That's not what you want. And if it is, that's fine. 10, you're contemplating, ending this. That's where the thunderstorms and the karma comes in the reverse because you're realizing the toxicity. The clarity is you drawing this blueprint and the universe saying, I'm going to end this if you don't. Balance and alignment. This is the clarity that you need to have, the Ace of Swords. You're drawing out the blueprint. This is the end. And so you're contemplating that. Let me take you away because you want them still to take you away, but they're lowering your self-esteem as you move forward. And so therefore, enough is enough, right? These cards fly out, unsure. It says, you deserve someone better than me. You really don't think you do. The 9th house, hopefully, you want them to take a risk and go on an adventure, philosophy and wisdom and optimism. You're optimistic about the energy, but are they? And then financial constraints. You've been struggling dealing with this person, whether it be mental, physically, spiritually, or emotionally, you've been struggling. So that's why these cards are coming out, because they can't make up their mind. And now maybe they're struggling as well. Let's make some fireworks. They just want to have sex. That's how I see it. I game over, but then they want to take you away. But then they're like, I want you. And then they say, I'm too young to settle down. Let me take your way. They're thinking about it after the fact that things start to change up. They're going through financial issues, or you are. That's why the universe says you need to balance, yourself and get away from the toxic energy, because it's basically becoming a detriment to you. So I believe we have everything. Let me pull, I'm going to pull from the Breakup Oracle deck to see what comes out. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to pull from the Breakup Oracle deck to see what comes out. I just believe that, basically this person and the people that they're around, the toxic energies that they're around that, keep letting them feel like they're young. Trust the plan, yeah, and that's the healing. Trust in the healing. Again, understand the clarity that you have and being able to get to the point to where, you're standing up for yourself, always speaking your mind. But, you got to be tough in regards to this. And I know you don't want to do that. Don't lose hope. It's not the end all be all. Tower moments say, embrace change. And that's the death energy. Embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. Eventually, they'll realize they're getting old and they don't want to party anymore because the partying card comes in the reverse. And then we have undecided. They're just undecided right now. So don't lose hope or keep moving forward. Elimination. I'm eliminating anything or anyone that could come between us. They'll change their mind, but they have to decide to change their mind. But you have to decide whether or not you're going to keep adapting to the situation or being around the toxic energy. That's how I feel. Let's pull from the 4 agreements and then we'll pull from the crystal deck. Remember, the 4 agreements is learning to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions and not to take anything personal, because you've done your best at the end of the day. The card that comes out is be impeccable with your words. Express your love. Say what you want, mean what you say. You can say what you want, but that doesn't mean that they will understand. But be impeccable. Be very clear with what it is that you want. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. So if it's not producing a like reaction, that's when you have to realize that no man is your friend, no man is your enemy, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And sometimes you just have to love them in the 5D. Send strength and healing, period, to this person, And that's just what you need to do. And you have to love them from a distance and let them decide when enough is enough and when they feel like they're getting older and not younger, because it says they're too young to settle down. And I just believe that the people that are around them are toxic and, they're contemplating, is this the end? And they're saying you deserve someone better. 9, 10, card number 8, 5, do you deserve someone better? But that's because they don't want to step up until they decide that it's okay and you decide that you're eliminating them out of your energy. So that's just how I see that. Let's pull from the crystal deck and then we're going to go ahead and let this all these cards. We're going to go ahead and let this energy go. These are the chakras though. The tree agate, it says the heart and the crown chakra. Okay, so I'll say all the chakras just to get it out the way. The solar plex chakra is your optimism, clarity, and also taking your personal power back. The sacral chakra is your emotions, intimacy, and the confidence that you have. The confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. That's the Queen of Wands energy. The root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. Like the Emperor, no matter what you go through, you're still strong at the end of the day. That's the root chakra. We have the crown chakra, which is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. You have to unlearn to relearn. That's your belief system. We also have the third eye chakra, your intuition, perception, and understanding. That's saying what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Well, this is the reason why. If you're impeccable with your words, you only have to explain it once, maybe twice. But if they cross those boundaries, then that's when you realize that, you know what? This is not for me. It's not all about the sex. Let's make some fireworks. Then we have the throat chakra, your communication, expression, and trust. Trust in what you say. Trust in what you say. Express yourself. And then go ahead and communicate the things that you want. The heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. Send strength and healing, period, to them. That's it. So the tree agate, earth, connection, and inner peace and stability. It says, I am connected to the I am connected to the natural cycles of life. And that's the wheel of karma, the ebb and flows of life, the wheel of fortune. Excuse me. Somebody's throat chakra is off because I am about to choke. Hold on one second. Okay, so we have the Hydro, which deals with all the chakras. We pretty much explained those. Comfort, support, and heals. It says, I am sustained and healed by the universe. I am sustained and healed by the universe. We have the Azurite. It deals with your third eye and your throat chakra, communication, guidance, and intuition. It says, I am open to the guidance from the universe. I am open to guidance from the universe. Sorry about that. I am open to guidance from the universe. Then we have the green kyanite. It deals with the heart chakra, the heart, wisdom, empathy, and support. It says, my heart hears the truth. My heart hears the truth. And that is why you are so patient with this person, because you know the reason why they're undecided is things that they have to deal with. They have to unlearn or relearn what they've been taught and all the negativity around them. But it's not time to be patient anymore. You've been patient. It's time for you to draw a line in the sand and to set boundaries and to send strength and healing to them from a distance. We had a kite. It deals with the throat, the heart, and the third eye chakra, which is communication, understanding, and amplification. It says, I trust my intuition to bring me clear and concise information. I trust my intuition to bring me clear and concise information. The Peridot deals with the heart and the solar plex chakra, protective, purifying, and healing. It says, it is safe for me to detoxify and heal. It is safe for me to detoxify and heal. The champagne tourmaline deals with the root chakra, to be able to ground yourself. It says facing issues, clearing, and stability. I address issues and they are easily resolved. So you're going to say what you want, mean what you say. You're going to be impeccable with your words. You're going to draw the line in the sand and set your boundaries. If they're crossed, you know, that is something that you have to work on. Why you're letting people cross your boundaries. I heard that today on something on YouTube. But why? You have to figure out why you keep letting people cross your boundaries. And that is why you have to unlearn to relearn, you know, and go from there. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.